Hi, my beautiful people. Welcome to this full moon in Aries coffee cup prediction. That's going to be a general one. I have the cards here with me. I will pull one for each sign, but first and foremost, we will have a look at the general energies about this spicy Aries full moon we have coming up on the 6th or 7th of October, depending on where you live. So let's see. You guys, I'm picking up the letter L. I'm also picking up that we have to stand up for someone else, okay? We have to step in for someone else. For a lot of you, I'm picking up you have to step in for a child or your children or your grandchildren. For others, you will take necessary decision when it comes to kids and children. For others, it has more to do with stepping in for someone who cannot speak and or who just has not the energy or the lacking Aries energy to speak up, to actually have also the knowledge, you know. For some of you, I'm getting that you speak up for another colleague in the workplace, maybe someone who just came to the company and they don't know better, or you speak up for a trainee. That energy I am picking up here, okay? So if you will notice that someone might get scammed, you will speak up for that person, right? That type of energy I'm seeing for others, you guys. I'm also saying that you will speak up for yourself, okay? And I'm seeing that you will be in a situation where you might were in the past, like the same situation happening, something that happened maybe when you were a child or years ago, and the same situation is happening, but this time you act different, right? This time, yes, there's like a wound connected to speaking up, a wound connected to someone mistreating you or someone lying or someone trying to scam you, right? And now this is happening again, right? But this time you speak up. This is kind of what I'm seeing here. You are brave, you're speaking up. You also have someone in the back, like you have support around, so you're not standing alone. This is what I'm seeing here. Maybe you have family, maybe you have kids, maybe you have a partner, maybe you have colleagues that have your back in this certain situation. That's very interesting, right? Maybe this is a meeting, you have to speak up in the meeting, and the moment you speak up, all your colleagues have your back and they confirm and they approve of what you're saying, right? This is kind of the energy here. Let's see what else is coming through here. Also, if you have to sign anything legal wise, if you're moving, if you are planning something and you have to rely on someone else, an attorney, a landlord, a tenant, a boss, HR, maybe even, check the details. Check it twice, maybe even 3 times. Check the construction, check the pipes, the water pipes. I'm picking up moving a lot for some of you, but also check the details and contracts if you have to sign something. And be that annoying person, you guys. It is okay to ask 50 questions, because this will prevent you from future mishaps, from future questions, right? And as I said, something happened to you in the past, and this time you make it right. Okay, I'm also picking up the letter T and the letter P. Some of you might confront a neighbor or a landlord, as I said, or a tenant. You guys. Only caution I'm having, yes, speak up, but make sure there's like no violence in it, right? This is what I'm seeing here, that you speak your words, you speak your truth, but hands down, right? That's the only thing I'm picking up, because it's Aries after all. After all, yeah, it can be that someone is just like shutting the door, right? Maybe you have an argument with your partner, and they don't like that you speak your truth. They don't like that you have to say what you have to say, so they leave the room, they smash the door. That's it, right? That energy I'm seeing here as well. I'm also picking up the letter LJ. And it can be even your kids, you guys. If you have kids, grandkids, that they're more wild, more acting out, and you have to become loud, you know, that energy I'm also seeing for some of you. That's quite interesting, you guys. It's a very powerful one. It speaks about speaking your truth, but at the same time, there is this controlling energy behind it, right? Don't go in full force, Aries like, you know, do it like controlled. This is kind of what I'm seeing here, you know. And also with like Mercury coming into Scorpio, amazing, amazing, very powerful, speaking the truth, researching, finding out secrets, and really just be the annoying one, you know. This is what I'm picking up. Be the annoying one, ask 50 million questions. Why? Because you can, and you had an experience, and you want to make sure this experience is not happening again. Okay, for some of you I'm getting also marriage contracts, you know, prenups and so on. This is what I'm also sensing here. Very powerful, you guys. Let's have a look what we have going on for each sign. You guys make sure to subscribe and like to the channel if you're new here. So we begin with Capricorns. Let's see, Capricorn, where is this powerful energy happening for you? What should you do around this full moon in Aries coming up on the 6th, 7th of October? We have I can do this right now. You guys, you probably feel like, not again, right? Not again. Why is this happening again? You don't have the time for it. You don't have the stamina for it. This is probably what you're thinking right now. But trust me, as the hours and the days come closer to the 6th and the 7th, you will feel like you can do it. Oh yes, you will be ready for what's to come, and you will get the stamina to do it again, right? I'm also picking up moving for a lot of my dear Capricorn. So let's have a look at Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Let's see where this, whoop. Let's see. And we have, this love is crazy. So I'm picking up, you guys, a lover probably is acting out, or you meeting someone around this full moon and they're different. That person is different. That person is a lot more spicy than people you used to date. So don't be surprised if someone reaches out to you, sends you a message, is calling you, is seeing you on the street and instantly asking you out. That's the type of energy I'm picking up for Aquarius. So Pisces, let's see what we have for you. Let's see, Sun, Moon, Rising, or the full moon in Aries. And we do have Coffin, new beginnings, liberation, reborn, and transition, tragic endings. And we have another one that was on top. Heart broken, deeply hurt and sad, feeling lost, grieving, disappear, breakup. You guys, I'm picking up, that's an energy of starting and instantly new beginnings, right? It's like you have to leave an old version of you, of yourself behind you. I'm picking up a lot of you went through a breakup, or you're in the midst of it, and you're like, okay, you know what, I have to kind of start over. And yes, you can, my dear Pisces, even though you feel like, I don't know where to start, where to end. Like, I've been with this person for the whole I don't know, last 10 years, and you don't know how to do it. But trust me, every ending is a new beginning, and you will feel reborn when we hit Pisces season. Truly speaking, I feel like you need this time now until Pisces season to really see who you are and who you had to let go of. And this might be also a friendship. I'm seeing for a lot of you a friendship that had to end, and by March you will realize how and why. Okay, my dear Pisces, so let's have a look at Aries, sun, moon, or rising. This is your full moon. My god, you guys. I'm curious what's going to happen for my dear Aries around this full moon. You will be extra powerful, I'm picking up. And they have heard me. Ooh, the Aries, it is good for forgiveness, but this will be hard for forgiveness. But I'm picking up working out for you, truly speaking. Do sports, do activities that get the steam off. And I'm also picking up that some of you might met someone, or you have someone on your mind, but you are hesitant because someone has hurt you, and for some reason that new person is reminding you of the last person, right? That energy is coming up. You will get over it, especially around this one. It's perfect for cord cutting rituals and cleansing mentally, physically, materialistic wise, you know. Do that. Okay, my Aries. So let's have a look what we have for Taurus, sun, moon, and rising for this full moon in Aries. Let's see. And we do have 2 cards. Let's see. I have to let you go and find myself, my dear Taurus, and karmic lesson. Ooh. So a lot of you are going to choose you. You're going to choose you over a job, over a friendship, over a relationship. And this is a brave thing. And I feel like you guys, you wanted to go and leave weeks ago, months ago, maybe even years ago. You didn't have the stamina to do so, but now this full moon is happening, and there was probably around the eclipses as well in September something where you said, you know what, this is not working anymore for me. This job, this relationship, this friendship, it is over. Okay, you guys, so this is what is coming up on my dear Tauruses. Let's have a look for Gemini, sun, moon, or rising. Let's see. Gemini, sun, moon, or rising for the full moon in Aries. And we have 2 cards that popped out. We have crying over you, sad, hurt, upset, and legal matters, divorce, property, criminal, paternity, child support, and traffic tickets. You guys, careful about driving for sure. Careful where you park your car. This is the only caution I'm having, but I'm also picking up that you will win a legal case, but you had to sacrifice something for it, right? I'm also picking up, you guys, you might have to, some of you have to pay something in advance, but I'm picking up you will get the money back, but in the moment you have to pay for it, it will hurt you. That's the energy. It will upset you, right? Let's say you just parked somewhere in that moment exactly. You just left for 1 minute, someone is coming, writing you a ticket, right? That's the energy, and you will probably be hurt and sad about it, and you have to pay it because you have to pay it, or you have to pay something for advance. But for some reason I'm picking up, you will be able to either profit off of it, maybe you will kind of give it to your attorney, or you can give it to work. Maybe you parked somewhere with your working car and your company will pay for it. Or I'm also picking up, maybe you can get something back from the taxes. This is also what I'm seeing. There's like a loophole, okay? Whatever that is, whatever money you have to pay for it, you will get it back, and there's also a loophole that you can use to get it back, or at least a part of it. Okay, my dear Gemini, so let's have a look what we have for my dear Cancers for the full moon, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We take the first one, let's see, and we have the next full moon. You guys, I think, if I remember correctly, check definitely your monthly for October. Definitely use meditation, use rituals about this full moon, use the night to manifest, to create, and then whatever you would like to achieve, pay attention to what will happen in the next 4 weeks. Be very mindful what you wish for, because in the next 4 weeks, when we have the next full moon, this will come to fruition. This is very powerful, very simple, but it gives me the energy that you can use the nights, but you can also use the full moon to manifest whatever you would like to have. But as I said, be careful and be very detail oriented for what you would like to have. Okay, my dear Cancer, so let's have a look what we have for my dear Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, for this full moon in Aries. We have I Can Handle Your Love. Oh my gosh, Leos, I think there's someone from the past coming back, someone very intense, someone very wild even. Maybe you even broke up with them in the past, but for some reason they're coming back. Maybe you or even pulled them back in. But around this full moon, probably the passion is extra hot. Maybe this is even someone that you work with. I'm hearing for some of you. It's like you want them, but you don't want them. It's like you want to be with them, but you can't be with them. It's like very yin and yang, you know what I mean? It's like very forbidden at the same time. That's the energy. This is where you either break up or you will make a decision connected to that person. But I don't think they will do something here. They just are who they are, and there's just this energy, you know. Some people have this certain energy with each other, and this is exactly what they have connected to you and you connected to them. Very interesting, my dear Leos. Let's have a look what we have for my dear Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising. I like that, you guys. Abundance, positive mindset, manifest, gratitude, and blessings. I feel like money is coming in, my dear Virgos. Maybe some of you are investing in crypto. Maybe something takes off. What did you start in March around the new moon in Aries, end of March, beginning of April? This is now the completion of it, okay? I feel like you are banking big time, okay, you guys? So next we have Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the full moon in Virgo. Let's see. Let's see. And we do have my dear Libra, seduction, attraction, teasing, hooking up, and date, third party, temptation. You guys, careful if you're in a relationship. Someone could come around and you will probably question everything or forget everything. But this is very spicy, you guys. This is very spicy. I don't even know what kind of guidance I should give you here, right? If you're in a relationship, careful who you're seeing, who you're meeting, but this is like almost inevitable. You cannot not meet this person, you know what I mean? You cannot not experience what you experience. You know, some people just have this energy with each other, you know. You never know how someone's planets affect yours, and the other way. But that one gives me also, that might be in Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or maybe even Venus or Mars, and oof, you will see them and it will be hard for you to concentrate. Let's put it like that. Okay, my dear Libra, so my dear Scorpios, let's have a look what we have for you. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, for the full moon in Aries. Let's see. We have painful memories, you guys. Use this full moon, cord cutting. Everyone who hurt you, everyone that betrayed you in the past, whatever's coming up, go through the emotions, visualize it, speak to them in your mind, and end this cord that you still have attached to that specific person that hurt you, but that betrayed you. And even if it's something that someone does this week and it has nothing to do about the past, maybe it's a brand new person, right? Still, it shows you that you still have to do some cleaning up here in your subconscious. Use that energy, my dear Scorpios. And the last one in the line, the Sagittarius. So just let's see what we have for you for the full moon in Aries, you guys, on the 6th, 7th of October. We have side hustle, my dear Sagittarius. Maybe it's the time to get a side job. Maybe you already have a side job. Maybe your side job becomes your main job. Maybe you have a hobby even and you can bank on that hobby, right? Let's say you have a YouTube channel and all of a sudden you can make money with your YouTube content. That's the energy I'm picking up. If this has not come to your mind yet, maybe you will get inspired this week to do so. You guys, I hope that prediction was helpful. If it was, make sure to subscribe and like. Let me know how you like this type of format, and enjoy this full moon in Aries. Bye bye, guys.